Hello everyone. Today we are going to study the concept of cubes. What are the different things related with cubes? What are the different kind of questions which are framed on the concept of cubes and how to approach them? Now cube is a three-dimensional closed figure having three parameters: length, breadth and height, and it's a three-dimensional figure in which the cube is a three-dimensional figure having three parameters: length, breadth and height. And in a cube, all these three parameters happen to be equal. That means a cube will have the same length, the same breadth and the same height. When the length, breadth and height they differ, then it becomes a cuboid. Volume of a cube is given by length into breadth into height. Now there are a couple of more things that you are supposed to know when dealing with cubes. There's something called corners. So a cube has 8 corners. Corner is referred to that particular point where 3 edges of a cube meet. So a cube has essentially 8 corners. Like one, we have this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Similarly, a cube has 12 edges. Edges are these: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So a cube has 12 edges and a cube has 6 faces. Okay. Now cube happens to be a three-dimensional figure, but when we plot it on two-dimensional, at a time we can only see a maximum of 3 faces. For the other 3 faces, they are going to be hidden, and you need to use your visualization and imaginative power of your mind to talk about those hidden 3 faces. Let's see how we put this into practice. Now these are the typical questions which are being framed on cubes, which involves cutting of a bigger cube into smaller cubes, then counting the number of smaller cubes with 0 faces, 1 faces, 2 faces or 3 faces painted or visible. In a certain question, you would also find that the cube has been painted. It could be that the entire cube has been painted with the same color, or it could be that the painting has been done with different colors. And in some of the questions, you would find they would use the same color on adjacent sides, or you would find the same color has been used on a pair of opposite sides. So there can be a lot of variation that can be created as far as cube painting is concerned. And once the cube has been painted, again the number of cubes has to be counted with no face, 1 face or 2 face or 3 face painted. So we have taken couple of examples here that will give you a clarity on how to correctly approach these kind of questions. Now here I have taken a cube of side 4 centimeter each. That means length is 4 centimeter, breadth is 4 centimeter and height is 4 centimeter. And this bigger cube has been cut into smaller cubes of sides 1 centimeter each. Now you must be aware of that when one shape changes into another, the volume remains intact. So what we can say here, that volume of bigger cube will remain equal to number of smaller cubes into volume of a smaller cube. So here we have taken a cube of side 4 centimeter. So the volume would be 64 centimeter cube. N would be the number of smaller cubes, and the volume of one smaller cube is 1 centimeter cube. So the number of cubes happen to be 64. Also, one more thing that you need to note down is the cuts on each side. In order to achieve 4 distribution of each side, you need to make 3 cuts. So you can note it down like this, that number of cuts are equivalent to side minus 1. If you have a cube of side 5 centimeter and you want to cut it into smaller cubes of each with side 1 centimeter, then you need to make 4 cuts along along all its dimension. Now here I have again taken a cube of side 4 centimeter, and now we are going to count how many smaller cubes are there which have 3 faces visible, the smaller cubes with 2 faces visible, with 1, and then with 0. And also keep in mind the total number of cubes we have is 64. Now when we are talking about smaller cubes with 3 faces visible, these are going to be cubes at the corners. For example, if you take this particular cube, you can see 3 of its faces with naked eyes. Okay. So the one at the bottom, 1, 2, and the one below. If you rotate it, you can see it. Same goes with one at this corner. So since there are 8 corners, number of cubes with 3 faces visible are going to be 8. Number of cubes with 2 faces visible. Now these cubes are going to be these ones. For example, this one. I'm writing 2 here. That means these are the cubes which have 2 faces visible, because this is the one face visible and the other face visible is this. So 2 here, then we have 2 here. Okay. So if this is the front face, if there are 8 cubes on the front face for which 2 faces are visible, there are going to be 8 on the back side also, something which we cannot see. So we'll have 8 into 2 cubes here. Now similarly, these cubes also, the one that I'm writing 2 here. So there are 4 cubes on this side, and there are going to be 4 cubes on this side also. So again 4 into 2. Total this tally comes around to be 16 plus 8, 24. Now let's look at how many cubes are going to be there for which we can only see one face. These are going to be cube in the middle. For example, this particular front face, we can see there are going to be 4 cubes in the between, in the middle, for which we can only see one face. On the top also we can see there are going to be 4 cubes like that. On the sideways also we can see there are going to be 4 cubes like that. So we can see that on every face of the bigger cube, we would find 4 such smaller cubes for which we can only see one face. So we can count the total number of cubes with one face visible as 6 into 4, because we have 6 faces. On each face there are 4 smaller cubes with one face visible, taking our total to 24. Now number of cubes with no face visible can be calculated as total number of cubes minus the number of cubes for which 3 faces are visible, for which 2 faces are visible, and for which 1 face is visible. This takes us to 64 minus 56. We get 8 cubes are going to be such for which no face is visible. They are completely hidden inside this. They are completely hidden inside the core of this bigger cube. Okay. So now you could say, do we always have to, do this manual counting? Can there be a simpler way to achieve this? Yes, there is a simpler way to achieve this. Yes. So we have certain formulas to calculate the same thing that we have just calculated using we have just found out using a manual counting method. Now here you would see an n. Now here n refers to the side of the cube or the number of divisions on each side. That would be the correct the interpretation of this n here. Number of divisions on each side. So again we have a 4 centimeter cube which has been cut it into smaller cubes of 1 centimeter side each. So there have been 3 cuts and there are 4 divisions on each side. So the number of cubes with 3 faces visible is going to be universal. It's going to be 8. There is no formula that needs to be used here. The answer is going to be 8. Number of cubes with 2 faces visible, which can be calculated here as 12 into 4 minus 2, that is 12 into 2, which is 24. Then we have number of cubes with one face visible, 6 into n minus 2 whole square, which is n happens to be 4 here. So we have 6 into 4, 24. And number of cubes with no faces visible, we have 4 minus 2 whole cube, 2 cube is 8. And if we see here, we have got the same numbers as we have done in the, as we have seen in the last example. Let's use this values on some other some another cube of another variation, another dimension. Okay, let's take a cube of 5 into 5 into 5, and again we are cutting smaller cubes of side 1 into 1 into 1. Now here my n happens to be 5. Number of divisions on each side would be 5. So number of three faces visible is going to be 8 only. Number of cubes with two faces visible. Now this is going to be 12 into 5 minus 2. This is going to be 12 into 3, that is 36. Number of cubes with one face visible is, it's going to be 6 into n minus 2 whole square. So 5 minus 2 whole square, this is 6 into 3 square, which is 9, so we get 54. And finally, number of cubes with no face visible is 5 minus 2 whole cube. So we have 3 cube, 27. So now we can tally also. We know when we have a 5 centimeter cube and when it is being cut into smaller cube of 1 centimeter side each, the total number of smaller cubes to be achieved are going to be 125. And if we add up all these numbers, 8 plus 36 plus 54 plus 27, we get a total as 125. So if you have a question like this, don't spend your time in the manual counting, just stick to these formulas. So here we have one more formula which can be used in the case of cuboid. The formula that we have seen just before, that is applicable only for a cube. In case we have a cuboid, that means the length, the breadth and the height, they are all different, and the cube is painted on all the sides and then cut it into smaller cubes of dimension 1 into 1 into 1. Then how can we find out number of cubes with no face painted, or one face painted, or 2 or 3? So there's a simple formula for that. So let's say if we have a cube which is dimensions 4, 5 and 6. That means all the length, breadth and height are different. Okay. So here we can say A is equals to 4, B is equals to 5 and C is equals to 6. If we want to find out number of cubes with no side painted, that could be calculated as A minus 2 into B minus 2 into C minus 2. So that would be 4 minus 2 into 5 minus 2 into 6 minus 2. That leads us to 3 into 2 into 4, 24. Then number of cubes with one side painted, then we have the formula twice of A minus 2 into B minus 2 plus B minus 2 into C minus 2 plus A minus 2 into C minus 2. So that takes us to twice of 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 plus 2 into 4. So that's twice of 26, 52. Number of cubes with two sides painted is given by 4 times of A plus B plus C minus 6. So 4 plus 5 plus 6 minus 6, that means 4 into 9, that's 50, that's 36, sorry. And number of cubes with 3 sides painted, it's going to be 8. Now we add up all this. 24 plus 52 plus 36 and 8. We get to the total of 120. Okay. And we also know, as we've seen earlier, volume of a bigger cube is equivalent to the number of smaller cubes into volume of a smaller cube. So here we can verify also 4 into 5 into 6 should be equal to number of smaller cubes, and the volume of a smaller cube is 1. So the number of smaller cubes should be equal to 120, which is very well matching up with this. So that's how you can also cross check your answers, and that's how you can solve even when a question is given on cuboid being painted on all the sides. Okay, so just put these formulas into application and you would see you could crack a question based on cube or cuboids in a much lesser amount of time that you would have done them by manual counting. Now let's talk about a cube being painted. So we have taken an example where a bigger cube is painted red on the outside, then it is cut into smaller cubes. As you can see, it has been cut into 4 parts. So the number of cubes with 3 face painted are going to be 8. What we have done earlier, we are going to get the same answers. Number of cubes with 2 face painted is similar as number of cubes with 2 faces visible. The answer to this was 24. Number of cubes with 1 face painted is similar to getting the number of smaller cubes for which only the 1 face is visible. This also was 24, and number of cubes with no face painted or no is similar to the number of cubes with no face visible. So this is 8, taking the total to 64. So this is a simple example where a bigger cube has been painted red on all the sides. That means we have used the same color on all the sides. As I've mentioned earlier, you could find variation where different colors are used on the different sides. It could be adjacent, it could be opposite. So let's take one example to understand how to go about those kind of questions. So here we have a cube of dimension 4 centimeter each, which is painted red on the 2 opposite sides, blue on the other 2 opposite sides, black on one side and one side unpainted. So let's assume we are painting the front side and the back side with red color. So we have a cube which is being painted red on the 2 opposite sides. So we are assuming the front and the back has been painted red. Blue, it has been painted blue on the other 2 opposite sides. So we are taking that the top and the bottom has been painted blue. It is painted black on one side. So this side, which is not being visible to us, we are taking that it has been painted black, and one side has been left unpainted. And now we have to answer that how many smaller cubes have 3 faces painted, 2 faces painted, 1 face painted, and no face painted. Let's see how we go about it. So number of cubes with 3 face painted, usually we know the answer happens to be 8 because it's standard. These are the cubes which are only found at the corners. But here it's going to be slightly different because we have kept one side unpainted. For this particular cube, if you can see this particular cube, the one that is at this corner, we have 2 faces painted. But this face of this particular cube is not being painted. So we cannot count this into the cubes which have 3 faces painted. Whereas the cube which is at this corner will have one face painted as red, the other face painted as blue, and the one that is not visible, that particular face is going to be painted black. So same is going to be the here, and the one at the bottom of this and one at the bottom of this. But for these corner 4 cubes, we can see there are only going to be 2 face painted, not 3. So a count of number of smaller cubes with 3 faces painted is going to be 4 and not 8. Then moving on, number of smaller cubes with 2 face painted. So again we'll do the counting. So we have 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We cannot take these 2 because we have only one face painted and these 2 sides are not painted. These 2 faces are not painted. Okay, so we have 6 on the front. We should have 6 on the back also. So 6 into 2. Is that complete? No, because we would have some more. Then we will have 1, 2 and 2 at the bottom. So 4 more cubes which have only 2 faces painted. And now these 4 corner cubes would also be counted, because for these corner cubes our agenda is to find out number of cubes which have 2 faces painted. So this corner cube can be counted as a cube which has 2 faces painted, one with red, one with blue, and one face unpainted. So 4 more. So total goes up to 20. Number of cubes with one face painted. So here we have those cubes: 1, 2, 3, 4. On any face which is painted, we can find 4 such cubes which have one face painted. Now in this bigger cube, we know there are 5 faces which are being painted. So we will do a calculation as 5 into 4. Do we have more such cubes for which only one face is painted? Yes. And these are those. 1, 2. So 2 are going to be here also. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 8 more. So 28. The number of cubes with no face painted. We know the total number of smaller cubes is 64 minus 4 plus 20 plus 28. So that comes around 12. So the number of smaller cubes which have no face painted will come out as 12. So this is how we approach the questions which are based on cubes, counting the number of smaller cubes, then cubes painting and then being cut it into smaller cubes, and then counting the smaller cubes which have one face painted, two face painted, or three or none face painted. So in the next session, we'll have a look at how to approach questions based on dices and what are the different kind of questions which can be framed on dices. So thank you, bye-bye, and take care.